Welcome to Suplex Studies. This is episode number 46. We are back. My name is Eric, and today I am joined by Golkey.
Loki's gonna kick your fucking head off.
God damn, Loki most definitely is capable of that.
He's a bad mamma jamma.
That's a bad motherfucker.
Dude, it takes a special human being to be in the ring with one Loki, I will say. But before we get to it, also, special shout out to the fan that actually recommended this matchup for today's episode. Who was that?
Right, that's at JSSX420 on Twitter sent us this suggestion, as can you out there. Send us your favorites, just has to be 1 year old. And yeah, that's going to be Samoa Joe versus Low-Key from Ring of Honor Glory by Honor 2002. And we have that coming up later on in the show. Our little recap of that one wrestling match. It's a fucking crazy battle.
It's a bad motherfucker, y'all. It was amazing. If you haven't seen it, man, after this episode, go do yourself a big time favor and check this shit out because it's wild.
And it's on YouTube, so
free.
Yeah, go check it out there. Just search it up on the YouTubes. And if you're there with us right here, right now, please give us a like and subscribe. It'd be much appreciated, yeah.
Yeah, give us a comment and a 5-star rating. And don't forget to hit the little notification button so that every time Suplex Studies drops something, you're the first one to get hit.
Oh, hell yeah.
You're damn right, Stan.
And wherever you're listening to us on your podcast platform of choice, leave that 5-star frog splash review. Oh, hell yeah.
RVD, RVD, RVD.
You know, I saw that stunner you gave him.
Oh, you're talking about that one where he just head plants right into the ring?
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah, that's the one.
That shit was amazing. I had no idea that he was going to do that, but once I saw it back on camera, I said, ha, ha, ha.
Suplex Studies.
That was one fucked up stunner. Goddamn. Well, boys, you guys have quite the show. Lot to recap, lot to talk about. Where do you guys want to talk about it? Take it, rather. Fuck me.
What do y'all want to talk about?
Yeah, guys. Anything you see lately? What have you been up to, guys? Have you been watching any wrestling? What's going on in your lives?
Well, Cody, unfortunately for me, I have not been watching wrestling for about a week and a half now.
Oh, yeah?
I got no Raw. I got no Smackies.
You didn't like it, Raw?
I haven't been liking Raw lately. It's become a little bit stale. And
is it because I'm not on it anymore?
I wouldn't say that, Cody.
Do you miss me? It's because you miss me on your telescreen. Don't lie. It's okay.
Well,
we know you have this little thing going for me. It's all good.
Look, you left me, okay? You left me just like Punk did. I've got a deep-rooted hatred for you, sir.
Well, fuck. I
kind of miss you a little bit, but I don't want to admit it.
Yeah. Well, you know, we got into things on the last episode. I admitted I did want to win that AEW championship. It does hurt me very much to this day.
Yeah, and you know, I was kind of thinking about it, and you couldn't win the AEW World Championship while you were under that contract. So if you came back, it's like a fresh new contract, which means you can actually win the World Championship now. So come on back, Cody.
Well, we'll see when my contract ends.
All right. Speaking
anyway,
of contracts ending and stuff, I'll tell you something that I do want to talk about, Cody.
Yeah, what's that?
Did you see all those WWE releases? What was it, today, yesterday?
Well, I have nothing to do with that, bro. That's my preference.
Okay, so you've got a brand...
Dad, we go now.
You've got a brand new Lamborghini. I wonder where all the money went. They just fired like 10 people. I wonder who got their money.
Damn, Cody just shagged ass so quickly out of here.
Yeah, dude, he's driving a Lambo. You see how fast he got out of here? Shit, that thing goes 0 to 60 in hachoo.
Well, bro, you are correct. Lots of releases here out of the WWE camp. That's all anyone was talking about over this weekend, and rightfully so. No, I had recorded Side Suplex on Friday, and then all of like the main releases hit right after I recorded, so it was, meant to be for this bloody episode here.
Yes.
And shall I just read off this list?
Yes, let's get that list of fixings. That way we can see how many wrestlers got eliminated.
All right, so here we go. Full list. Pulled this one off of Twitter. Follow us there at Suplex Studies.
Does Twitter identify as hurt?
Excuse me, what?
She identifies as hurt.
Oh, right. This little this video.
It's a funny jingle that was going around.
Forgot about it, mate.
Yes, I digress. You're
All
right,
right.
sir. I digress.
Here we go. Released wrestlers from WWE. The free agent pool has even more people added to it. We got Dakota Kai, Braun Strowman, Shayna Baszler, Kaden Carter, Katana Chance, Cora Jade, Gigi Dolan, Eddie Thorpe, Jakara Jackson, or is it Jakara?
Jakara?
Riley Osborne, Oro Mensah,
What?
Javier Bernal, Joe Coffey, Mark Coffey,
The Coffees got released?
Wolfgang, Danny Palmer, and Shotzi.
The freaking Coffees got released?
Were they part of like a trio or something?
Yeah, I mean, I thought they were pretty good, but wow, I can't believe they gave up on the Coffees.
Coffees are gone, bro.
No more Folgers in this house, motherfucker.
Well, that's quite the list, dude. What the fuck?
I don't really like Eddie Thorpe, nor do I think anything of him, but the others, there's a lot of them on there.
Yeah, it's really, man, I wonder where the top names end up. Really, we're looking at what? Dakota Kai, Shayna Baszler, Cora Jade, maybe Braun Strowman to a degree.
Gigi Dolan,
Gigi Dolan.
Gigi Dolan's really
From what
good.
I could tell, though, Jakara Jackson seems to be pretty fucking legit too.
Okay.
I just I didn't really know much about her, and I don't know anything about Eddie Thorpe either. There's a lot of people on here that I'm not
Like Katana,
really familiar with at
Katana
all.
Chance and her partner, I don't really. Caden Carter.
Right, they were a tag team.
Yeah, they were a tag
correct?
team, but Katana, whatever. She used to be. What was it that American Ninja Warrior? You remember that show?
Oh, she was the one that was in that?
Yeah, she was the girl that started kicking everyone's ass. She was like the first
Katana
standout.
Chance?
Yeah, her name was.
Okay.
I can't remember what her name was.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's one of Ricochet's former girlfriends as well. Yeah, he dated her for a good while also.
The bald man.
Yeah, Zebolde.
I don't know. I think a lot of these talent will find a spot somewhere. Somewhere will suit them.
Do you think they go to AEW? Which ones do you think go to AEW? Which ones?
Man, really? Maybe only one or two?
Really?
If that.
That's it.
I'm really only thinking Dakota Kai, who I read was in talks with AEW before she re-signed with WWE a few years back, and I didn't know that took place.
Damn, dude, but the women's roster is so stacked.
It is.
To take on like that many more girls right there, because there's like 3 to 4 of them right there that are definitely
This
workable.
is a pretty large list of women talent, yeah.
Yeah, the guys not so much. Like Braun is Braun, crybaby Braun. Sorry, buddy. I'm not trying to be mean or anything like that. It is what it is. If you haven't seen it, did you talk about it on Sidey?
No, I didn't.
Braun
That was
Strowman-
from a while ago, though.
Yeah, Braun Strowman was crying to Paul Heyman. Why am I not on the WrestleMania show? Why am I not on the WrestleMania show? Because you're fired. Because you're fired.
Yeah, I don't know where he ends up. Maybe TNA. Just goes to NXT.
I could probably, well.
Few of these people probably will.
But, dude, if he goes to TNA, he's still working for the WWE. They just fired him. Why the hell would he go there? They won't let him get on there, I don't think.
I don't know.
It's like, why would you just not transfer the rights over to them? Then you didn't need to fire him.
Well, because it's different contracts in TNA, so they got to do it that way.
You could have added an addendum and transferred it. I'm pretty sure. I mean,
I
I'm
don't
not.
know.
I'm
I don't
not
know
big-
if that's how that
I'm not-
works.
I'm not big on law, but I have been studying a little bit of law lately because a motherfucker's in real estate classes right now, trying to make it a little bit better, trying to get out the post office, trying to make a little bit more money, trying to get financially free, trying to put these NUTs all up in them FACs, ESs. Say what?
What?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, goddamn, that's nasty as fuck, Steve.
You're damn right. I'm one nasty fucking mud hole stomping rattlesnake. So, yeah, anyway, I don't know exactly how law works, but I'm pretty sure that they could have just transferred the rights over to him.
I don't know. We haven't seen that happen yet.
No, but that's what I'm saying. They could have created a precedent here. You're a parent company to TNA now, basically, so you might as well.
They aren't though. They're not owned yet.
They're not owned.
They're
yet.
just a partner.
Yeah, they're partners, but
They got a hot dog and a handshake going.
But technically, you know what's happening.
So eventually, they're gonna own TNA.
Yeah, you know what's happening.
When do you think that'll happen by?
A year.
In a year?
A year.
I think I didn't think about this. I read the other day in the Major Wrestling Figure podcast group on Facebook. I don't know who the fuck said it, so maybe this is just rumor and innuendo, but WWE is supposed to do a TNA action figure line, like an Elite Series. So it's like, yeah, you definitely have to be putting some pen to paper there. To what degree? I don't really know, but I do think they will end up purchasing TNA.
I think this is the trial period.
Yeah.
Let us jump in right now, see what you got, fix what's fucked up, and then I'll buy it so that it runs the way I want it to run, not the way you were steering it into the ocean.
I don't know if you saw. You know what? You might be really onto something here, because there was this other piece of news that came out over the weekend saying that an excessive use of blood in TNA is not happening going forward.
Yes, no blading allowed now.
Yeah, or
whose rules
to
are
a
those?
crazy degree. Yeah, I mean, clearly it's coming from the dub.
So they don't want blood on a product that they're about to be in bed with anymore.
Yeah, they're basically in like this. I was going to say grooming stage with them, but it's more of like an overtaking stage, I'd say.
It's like they're neutering them, kind of.
Yeah,
it's like everything that you've done,
are.
guess what? I'm chopping your balls off. You can't do it no more. You're going to do it the way I said so. Because you know why? Because for 1 year, I want a catalog of wrestling that doesn't have blood, so that when I buy you and I debut you on Netflix or wherever the hell they're going to debut them on, USA, I don't know. That way, at least when the child fan goes into the backlog for a year, there's no blood. It's clean. That's probably what they're doing. It's kind of like a re-image, like a reimagining, I guess.
Maybe.
You're trying to shine that sumbitch up real nice.
You think they'll keep TNA as its own thing? I'm thinking it's going to be this NXT merger type deal. Like, they might actually pursue this NXTNA name.
I think they're going to TNA and NXT will just end up.
What do you think about that name?
NXTNA?
Yeah.
It's up to the WWE, and I really don't think that they're going to want the TN on there. If they own it completely and totally, why the hell would I want something old that doesn't belong to me, that I didn't create on my products?
True that. It would probably just be more of like they're already doing their whole invasion shit between brands, so I don't know. I'm really curious to see how it all plays out here. It's going to be cool to keep our eye on.
Could be TNXT. Total, you keep the T from Total Nonstop Action.
Maybe.
TNXT, like Total NXT. Total NXT. TNXT.
Yeah, they'll probably just keep it NXT.
But I mean, if you wanted to work with them and you wanted to be nice, and they're like, just keep one of the letters. All right, I'll keep the T.
Man, I don't know. I could just see them cutting it all out entirely.
Completely rebrand NXT, even give it a new name?
No.
You think they'll keep it? I mean, it is Triple H's baby.
I'm talking about TNA. Like, once they acquire TNA, they'll just, put the library of tapes wherever, and I don't know. I don't know if they would want to continue doing TNA shows. Like, why would they want to do that?
Because it's a good training program, and like AEW Dark.
Yeah,
it's a good training program. You can always send people down to the minors. It's kind of like their AAA. If you're a baseball team,
true.
It's their AAA team. You got your AAA, you got your AA, you got your single A, and you got the major leagues.
I thought you were talking about their newly acquired AAA.
Oh, not
organization.
that AAA,
which does play into all of this.
Yes, it does. But no, they could just use TNA, NXT, and then of course SmackDown and Raw are kind of not on the same par. They've got better stars, I would say, on Raw than SmackDown. Okay, Malachi Black. I'm sorry. Here he goes.
Don't you disparage Aleister Black's name.
I'm sorry.
And Malachi.
With the exception of
Malister.
With the exception of Malister Black. I would say Raw gets the CM Punks.
What, you don't like the
Roman
Miz?
Reigns. Fuck the Miz. The Miz's wife hates him.
What about Sheamus? Where's Sheamus at?
Sheamus? I don't know, man. He needs fucking Cesaro over there so they can reform the bar. Because that's the only time I ever liked. That's the only time I ever liked Sheamus.
I haven't seen him lately. I saw his action figure on a peg today at HEB, and I was like, King Sheamus.
King Sheamus.
Where's this guy been? I haven't seen him lately.
I do believe that he has
Is he
been
injured? He better not be injured.
He had a little feud with Pete Dunne, I thought, and then I don't think I saw him after that. He wasn't on Mania either, so you know what? He might be hurt. You're right. He might be hurt.
Maybe not. I don't know. I never saw anything about that.
I don't know. What else do we got on the docket?
Well, I guess you want to move on from these WWE releases, yes?
Yeah,
Sound
yeah.
pretty good?
I think we.
I don't good luck to all of them out there. I'm sure it's fucking so difficult losing that fucking gig. I mean, it's, but more doors open, and y'all are going to kick some ass, I'm sure.
What do they say? When one door closes, another door opens.
That's right, mate.
And as an independent contractor, I feel their pain, because as an independent contractor, you can't get paid if you don't have a broker or if you don't have a wrestling biz.
Well, so there was another release possibly here, not in the land of WWE, but over in AEW. The Righteous, Vincent, and Dutch have been removed from the AEW roster. So, are they also now free agents? More than likely so.
I'm just going to start snapping.
Yeah. No, so Gator and I got to talk about this a little bit before we went on and recorded here, and I think, I feel like AEW was most definitely banking on trying to get Elias. So they could have him with the Righteous, which they teased. We saw that cool-ass video they had.
That jerk jumped.
And, TNA swooped in, grabbed Elias, and now we'll probably see the Righteous in TNA?
Probably, yeah.
They used to be in TNA, right? Or where were they before Ring of Honor AEW? I'm pretty sure they might have been over there.
TNA.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I thought it was TNA.
Okay, so we'll see if they go back there, or if the Dub has any interest. I don't know.
Well, it's NXTNA anyway.
It is NXTNA.
So I mean, if they go over there, then
what about the Nuge?
The Huge?
The Nuge.
Who's that?
New Japan.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Ted Nugent. The fuck?
Ted New Japan.
What about New Japan? Oh, you think he's going to go to New Japan?
That tag team? I don't know. They might have. I can see them fitting in pretty well in New Japan, actually.
Yeah, actually,
I like that.
Yeah, they look pretty fucking weird. They would fit in just fine over there.
They would have a great fucking time, I'm sure. I don't know if they've ever worked over there.
They'd have to learn the language, though. I don't know if they know the language. You can't get by just snapping at people all the time. You can't just snap at people and think that they know what you're talking about, okay?
They'll figure it out.
Can I get a cheeseburger? He just snaps. I'm sorry, sir. What the hell was that? What, a burger. But yeah,
I'll have a burger.
Like you said, they was trying to get Elias. He left us. I don't like him anymore. I was so excited when I saw him coming over here. I was so excited.
Over where?
Over to AEW's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was so excited when I saw him going over. And pulled the damn rug out from underneath my feet.
Yeah, it happens, man. That was a fast one pulled there from the TNAs. But yeah, we'll see what happens with the Righteous. I like them in AEW. I'm gonna miss them a little bit. People were talking about how they were pretty much dead in the water when MJF beat them 2-on-1 for the Ring of Honor World titles or tag titles.
Oh shoot!
I totally forgot about that, man.
I don't remember that either.
People don't forget.
That was like in 8th grade.
It's like 8 years ago.
8 years ago. Oh man, dude, that's crazy though. You know what? I can definitely see them going over to TNA, doing that Elias thing, and then getting moved into NXT if they do well, and then perhaps a main roster run. But I can see them in NXT because the Coffees, I think, were over there, and the Coffees kind of remind me of the Righteous. You know, they're not all freaky and weird and shit, but they got the same body as these two. So I can see them going over there, maybe replacing the Coffees with some Folges.
We'll see. I feel like all these recent releases have already been replaced with all the new shiny toys. A la Penta, Phoenix, Alistair, Rusev.
Damn, they're stealing everybody.
Who are the others? I'm blanking. There's been so many.
Jade.
Yeah, Jade.
Cargill. Man, they just be stealing.
Settle. Mew.
What? God damn it, not again, Penta.
¿Qué?
You ain't gonna come up here in this motherfucker and talk shit.
Oyes, pendejo. Soy Penta. El cero. Miedo.
Get those stupid little fingers out of my face.
¿Qué vas a
I'll
hacer?
bite those fuckers.
¿Qué vas a hacer, vato? ¿Qué vas a hacer? No vas a hacer nada. Cero.
Give me them phalanges.
Miedo. No. Son míos. No.
Did you see that Wardlow filed a trademark for his name?
Wardlow filed a trademark for Wardlow?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Oh, Ward, no. That means he's going to go.
He's going,
He's
baby.
gone, and that makes me sad because I feel like they could have brought him back to help out MJF if he didn't get into the Hurt Business, Hurt Syndicate. I'm sorry. So I wanted Bishop Dyer in there with MJF. Didn't happen. I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I can see Braun Strowman in there with MJF.
Holy shit.
I just wish I could get somebody big, an enforcer to beat the shit out of Lashley for MJF.
They're going. Well, keep on talking here. Let's see. Rattle off the big men that he can hire.
Yeah.
MJF, that is, because the Pinnacle is not complete without a big guy like that. So someone will definitely take Wardlow's place in the Pinnacle if it does reform. I'm pretty sure it is happening.
And
right
I hope
now.
it does, because that's really what needs to happen right now with his
Yeah.
character. I really feel
Oh,
like he needs to
yeah.
be the leader of a faction again. That shit heel.
Man, what the fuck happened to the Pinnacle? Why did it die when it did? I can't even remember what
they
the hell
went against
happened.
the Jericho or the Appreciation Society.
Did they just die at War Games
Yeah,
or
they had
Blood and Guts?
Yeah, they had a feud, and then after that feud, didn't
I
somebody?
think they won though. The Pinnacle.
I thought Jericho's team won.
Well, didn't MJF
Not-
hit Jericho off the top?
Yeah, he fell off, but I thought that they still won.
I can't recall. I don't know.
Huh.
Couldn't
Well,
tell you, mate.
I remember that feud, but then after that, I don't remember much after that with them.
Whataburger.
That's not the only trademark that had some sort of news attached to it. So, did you see the Edge trademark has lapsed?
Yeah. It got picked up and then it got dropped, but didn't it get picked up again?
I don't know. The last I checked was that it was not in use anymore. I didn't know that anyone tried to grab it already.
I heard that they tried to grab it, hush-hushy.
Who
that-
did?
Edge.
Oh, okay, Copeland tried to get it.
Yeah, hush-hushy. Then I guess it got taken away. He wasn't able to. And then it came back up again, so he refiled again, and they're waiting again to see if he can get the name.
You think he switches to Edge at AEW?
Dude,
He's
I
going
don't want to
right?
be. I don't want to be a jerk, but dude, his name freaking sucks.
You don't like Adam Copeland?
His name sucks. Adam Copeland.
It's just like a normal name.
It's just like a dude's name. Like, hi, I'm Adam Copeland. I'm the manager at Chipotle. Like, what?
I
It's
own
not
12 Chipotles.
13. I own 13 Chipotles. I'm like, bro, like it's. I wish you would have come up with a cool name.
What, you don't like Cope?
I don't like Cope. I don't like Cope. I think it's a lazy attempt to get 4 letters out of a name like Edge.
Just going to have to cope with it, bro.
Yeah, dude, I've been coping with it.
Have yourself a donut.
A donut.
Yeah, a donut. Gator, yeah. It might soothe your
I
nerves.
do love donuts.
My favorite thing to eat while I'm up in the clouds, having a wonderful time, enjoying music, feeling vibrations all around me,
Yes.
is an original glazed Krispy Kreme donut. I don't care if it's warm, I don't care if it's cold,
The fucking music.
it's a donut. And I love donuts. Why are you laughing? Don't laugh. Donuts are great. They make me feel happy.
Oh my god.
I don't care if it's cold.
Cold.
You don't care if it's cold. Don't care if it's hot.
Osprey don't care, bruv.
It doesn't matter what kind of donuts you don't will. He's going to eat them anyway.
Yeah, this clip popped up a little late on Gator's feed, and I'm so glad he sent it back to me because they AEW released this on 420
Ooh, yeah.
when I'm up in the clouds.
Oh, dude, that was so fucking funny. Because, yeah, first of all, it starts off when I'm up in the clouds. And then he's talking about when I'm feeling the vibrations. I'm like, really, bro? You're in that tranquil state? What kind of shit are you smoking over there?
Hey, man, he's got that crispy creme.
Dude, he's got them Northern Lights, and he's got that crispy creme.
Everybody knows that I'm going to give Ospreay the finest Canadian Kush.
And you know, Will Ospreay is a big fan of Bret the Hitman Hart.
Is that right?
Yeah, mate. I love you. I studied all your shit. I love you to death, mate.
That's good to know. Good luck in AEW.
All right, that's great.
You better win the Owen.
I've got this. Hangman doesn't have a chance, bro.
Dang, dude. Who do you, well, we oh, man, we're pretty far off away from our Double or Nothing predictions, but those finals are set.
The winner of that gets an AEW World Title shot, right?
At All In, Texas.
And haven't I pretty much said Joe Ospreay? It's all lining up.
Oh, like the losers?
Moxley killing everybody.
Right.
He's been killing Edge. You know, they already killed Jay White, if you will. Now he killed, who was it the last match?
He beat Swerve.
He beat Swerve.
Then he beat someone else, wasn't it?
But now he's going to kill Joe, and then he's going to get Ospreay.
You're thinking Ospreay wins this?
Yeah, Ospreay wins it.
Fuck.
Yeah,
I think Hangman's winning this shit, bro.
Dude, it is all in Texas. Fuck.
Cowboy shit time.
You think they're going to give this ass clown a fucking title shot just because it's in Texas? That's kind of crappy.
What? No, it's because he's the story makes sense, bro.
What? Now Swerve's going to help him win the world title?
Swerve has nothing to do with it. This is Hangman's path back to the world title that he probably never should have lost.
But hasn't Swerve and Hangman have been cool lately?
A little bit. They haven't really touched on their story in a couple weeks, from what I've seen. I think it's a finished Collision, but I don't think Hangman was on that show.
Okay, because I'm just wondering if it might be one of those stories where it's like, I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that you don't win the world title, only to have my enemy help me win the world title, which would be a complete and total Swerve.
Yeah, no. Swerve hasn't been really in the picture with Hangman lately.
Okay.
Not since, like 3 to 4 weeks ago when, I don't know, when it was like Hangman was looking for Swerve in the locker room and ran into Nana.
Hangman. Oh, I thought you said Heyman. I was like, Paul Heyman was on AEW?
My name is Paul Hangman.
And I represent Adam Page. Oh, man. No, dude, I still think, Tony Khan gives Texas Ospreay in the main event.
Yeah, it's possible. But yeah, I don't have him winning. I think you're right, dude. Yeah, Reign of Terror by Moxley. This doesn't end.
No, he's the mad
until towards the end of the year.
Eddie Kingston's the Mad King, but technically right now, he's the Mad King.
Right. Moxley, that is.
Yeah, Moxley's the Mad King. And again,
Big time.
And I think we've spoken about Kingston coming back and getting squashed also. So there's another one that might happen.
Oh, man, I kind of like the idea of Kingston taking that title off Mox.
I do too. I would love that.
That would be crazy, dude.
I would love that. The Mad King dethrones the Mad King.
Wow.
That'd be crazy.
Usurper.
But I also think it's going to be Kenny by God Omega. I've said it 100 times now.
Or it's your boy Darby Allin.
If he ain't coming back.
Did you see what he did?
No. Has anybody heard from him?
Yes.
What did he do?
He did the highest altitude kickflip recorded ever. I think it was like 20,900 something feet. And he's at base camp 2.
So he still has
the journey.
He still has like a couple to go.
Yeah, I don't know if he has to go back down already or what, but I can't remember how it all works. But he's not all the way up there yet.
Yeah, this doesn't count unless you go all the way up and then come all the way back down.
He's not alone though, so there's like a group of them maybe going up together.
Okay, so he probably just employed a bunch of bigger people than him to just huddle around him because he's so damn skinny. He's freezing up there.
I'm sure they're all taking care of each other in that regard.
Dude, he's so skinny. I bet you he's freezing his balls off.
He grew a beard.
I didn't even know he could grow a beard. He looks like a little boy.
He has a freaking beard now.
Well, to come back with a beard and look cool. Shit.
I don't know. But good luck, Darby. We're looking forward to you getting all the way up there.
Yeah. I'm hoping he gets all the way up there, but even more, just hoping you come back.
He'll be back.
Yeah.
They're all going to do well. Now that I know it's a team of them, I'm pretty sure it is. It's looked like it. And there's like 7 people around him.
And They said it was 20,000 feet. I don't know for sure because I wasn't there.
Darby thought about that, Bret Hart. He filmed some sort of watch that showed the altitude.
Well, you could just get a watch and just program anything you want in it. Doesn't happen.
Photoshop and all?
You could have photoshopped it. I don't even know what that is.
Video shop it?
Hard shop.
Adobe Premiere? You like that stuff, Hitman?
What? What? Brett doesn't know anything about that shit, Eric.
Yeah. I guess not. Sorry, Brett.
Yeah, it's all right. Damn, dude. So Darby, huh?
Darby.
Man, I don't think he's going to. Nah.
He ain't going to win the world title?
Nah.
Not from Mox?
Nah. I can see him winning it from Kenny.
Well,
I can see him winning it from Kenny.
I can't.
Once Kenny gets a few wins underneath his belt, he'll hold the title for, say, 7 months. Give it to Darby after that. Darby's been gone for a long time. I don't want him to just step back in and win a world title.
True that. I wonder when he even comes back.
How long has he been climbing for now?
I couldn't even tell you.
Yeah. How long does it take to get 20,000 feet in the air?
I have no idea.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna find out.
You gotta go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go climb Everest real quick. I'll be right back. Little Stephanie back here.
Well, bruv, that kind of wraps up all the stuff I had. I don't know if you wanted to discuss anything I did on the side. We kind of broached a couple of those topics though on side 9.
Did we?
But no, I think we're. I don't know. What about that? I kind of want to get your thoughts on Leon Slater's 450 Swanton.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Okay, fuck yeah. All right,
That's
nice.
exactly what I was going to say.
Please indulge us.
Okay. What the fuck, first of all? Holy shit, second of all. That must have hurt like a motherfucker. Why didn't anybody catch him? You had 10 fucking people down there. And I'm exaggerating. What was this, a 6-way?
At least 5 other guys,
So you had 5 fucking people right there, all huddled up. Like they were in a fucking, like one of them was about to call a play. Set, hut. This guy goes up there, swantons it, over-rotates, gets caught by nobody, and it looked to me like he ate.
He over-rotated.
What, he was just a regular?
Yeah, they just didn't fucking catch him, dude.
But why did
he was hauling ass.
But why did his face hit the floor if he didn't over-rotate? Because a swanton, you fall on your back.
Right. No, he does his finishing move is a Swanton 450 splash. So he does like a.
So you are
coming down
so
like
he was
this
landing on
them.
his fucking face.
Yeah.
Did he knock his teeth out?
I don't think so.
No, I saw him like.
They jiggling a little bit.
Yeah, I saw him like motioning to his teeth like they were jiggly. Did he break his arm? I heard something about he might have broken his arm.
Man, I don't think so. From what I could tell on his Twitter post, it didn't seem that way. He seemed like he was good.
Wow, congratulations to fucking Unbreakable over here. Wow.
Yeah.
I saw that hit and I thought to myself, I would have shattered like glass. There would have been nothing left of me. Like, I don't know if you've seen like Terminator 2, but like whenever the T-1000, like they freeze him with nitrogen and then they crack him into a million pieces on the floor and it's just little metal pieces. That would have been Gator right there if I had taken that bump.
It was fucking nasty, dude. And then on top of that, he didn't even win the match. He almost won the fucking match. Did you see the finish of this?
No, I missed it.
Dude.
Moose won, I think, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
by kind of a shenanigan finish that was just a little mistimed. So Leon Slater gets the X Division title off, but the rule is that you need to have 2 feet on the canvas with possession.
Oh, it's so dumb.
I know, and I'm like, dude, that was not the case when I was watching those Ultimate X matches when I was younger, but that might be like a newer rule that was either put in the last few years. I don't know when the fuck it happened, but anyway, Leon Slater's falling down with the X title, and
no,
Moose is doing his...
He's
going to spear him midair, but he doesn't do it in time, so Leon Slater's feet touch... And then Moose gets him. It's like his feet touch right when the spear hits.
Same time.
Yeah, so...
But they still called it a fumble.
Yeah, so he fumbles it, and then Moose picks up the title and the ring bells. And I was like, oh,
dude,
God.
This reminds me of like a football play that would piss me off. Because like, oh, you got to have possession of the ball and 2 feet inbounds for it to count as a reception. Okay, so to win this match, I have to get the ball and have 2 feet down with possession in order to secure the belt. but I can fumble in midair. That's kind of
Like the one we recapped on, I don't know, episode 40 or whatever.
all he did was pull it.
When the Amazing Red, he just pulled it, right?
Just pulled it.
And that was it?
He didn't even fall down. He pulled it. They said he won.
I think the bell rung like right away when he pulls the title. I don't know. I don't know when they started doing that, but that was fucking lame, I thought.
Yeah.
They tried to make a cool, flashy finish, but it ended up backfiring.
That's why you got to get your timing right, son.
Ooh,
if you're gonna
it's
do
tough
some
timing there, though.
Yeah, but if you're gonna do some dumb shit like that, motherfucker, you better get it right. Otherwise, there's shenanigans.
Shall we get into our next seg?
The feature matchup of the week, indeed.
It's time.
Oh, it's time. Let's get ready to wrestle.
We got a doozy today, bruv.
This is a hard-hitting slobber knocker.
What a slobber knocker.
Ooh, man. I had never seen this matchup before. I
Same,
am
me
extremely happy that Jordan sent it into us today because, wow.
Yes. Shout out to you, bruv. He's a good Twitter follow over there for the wrestling fans. He's at JSSX420.
Give him a follow.
Thanks for the match recommendation. Send yours in. You can give us a comment on Spotify, Twitter, Instagram. We have a Facebook. Whatever you'd like. It'll do.
It'll do, pig. It'll do.
But without further ado,
Do it.
it is feature matchup of the week time, and we have Samoa Joe versus Low Ki from Glory by Honor. It is from October 5th, 2002, and it is a fight without honor. Wow. The first of its kind, I learned.
Fight without honor?
Yeah, so this was like a match stipulation where they would not adhere to the code of honor, handshake in the beginning,
Okay.
which we didn't see there, and yeah, this was the first time they did that, and they've done several other times between all sorts of different competitors throughout the years, but it's just it's really a fight, and this proved so and set the tone for the future fight without honor matches, I'm sure.
Yeah. I mean, bro, they get it going like really quickly, but like you said, there was no handshake, and I didn't know all this. Did they take away like rules in general for this match? Because it kind of felt like that.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah, I think it's no DQ. It's let me pull that up real quick.
Because the referee, like, he never seemed to like give a count 1, 2, 3. He never seemed to say no punching. No open palm punches to the face. Like, that's usually something a referee would do if there was rules. And I didn't notice that out of this ref. So
yeah, this is correct. Yeah, fight without honor. Participants do not have to adhere to the code of honor, and there are no countouts or disqualifications.
okay.
This shit was nasty.
So you could actually hold somebody in a submission maneuver. They could get the rope, and you don't have to let them go because there's no disqualifications. So if the ref's like, let him go, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah, we
5,
didn't
you're
see any of that.
disqualified. No, we didn't. But we could have.
Perhaps, but no. This took place in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, at the Murphy Recreation Center.
The rec center, huh?
Yeah, old Murphy Rec Center.
Yeah, that old Murphy Rec Center. I played basketball there a few times with the boys. Yeah, let me tell you, it's a nice little spot.
Oh, we should say you can watch this one on YouTube on the Frizz for free.
Yeah.
Just look it up over there if you're interested in checking it out. But yeah, this little high school gym, rec center gym.
Rec center, bro.
It is quite the backdrop here in early days of Ring of Honor.
We're at the Boys and Girls Club for this one.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this early of a Ring of Honor match.
No, 2002? No.
October.
But I think while they were while we were watching this match, they were talking about Low Ki versus American Dragon that had been like a half-hour match or something like that before this.
Right.
And it kind of made us both kind of go, whoa, hey, that might be a great match to check out also. So who knows? We might throw it on the board one day.
It might make it. We also, I researched a little more earlier. There's a triple threat with American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, Low Ki, and Christopher Daniels.
Ooh, that would be fun.
So they did a lot of really cool things with these guys in the early year of Really, first couple years of Ring of Honor.
Yeah,
it's pretty
dude.
dang cool.
And this is Daniels in his prime as well. You know,
Oh,
It's
man.
not old man Daniels. It's young man Daniels. It's In Sync Joe. I mean, he looks like he's a Justin Timberlake's head. Guess what? It's gonna be Joe.
He's all bleach blonded
He's got
out.
the bleach blonde. He didn't have
It's turning
the,
orange.
He didn't have the puka shells around his neck, though, did he?
Oh, he didn't.
He didn't have any type of necklace on for this match.
He's got the poopy browns and black.
The shitty Michaels pants.
Yeah, he's got the shitty Michaels going on
Yeah.
here. The biker tights.
I wonder if perhaps he didn't wear a necklace given the brutality of this matchup.
He eats seaweed?
I eat seaweed, comes from the sea. It's got nutrients and it's good for me. My brutality. But yeah, I'm wondering if perhaps he didn't wear a necklace because of the brutality of this matchup, given that there was so many open palm punches, so many strikes, so many chops. If you're low key and you accidentally hit Joe in the neck with the velocity that they were hitting each other, you're gonna pop a finger or two.
Yeah, I mean, to that point though, they were hitting the fuck out of each other, so it was just receipts galore here in this match.
Yeah.
The gloves were off, and
No, not yet.
yeah, not quite
yet. Not yet.
With not the hypothetical gloves, but the you know what I'm trying to say. I'm forgetting the word.
I got you. You know what I'm just joking.
Yeah. Samoa Joe and Low-Ki, this is their second meeting, I have found out.
Who won the first, do you know?
Low-Ki beat him at APW King of Indies 2001.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Loki's up 1-0 at this moment.
He is, and then 1-0, and they end up having such a storied rivalry all through about 2015 was their last meeting, I think.
Wow.
So they wrestled in APW, Ring of Honor, JAPW, TNA, and TNA. But I had never heard of APW or JAPW before.
Never heard of him.
APW is All Pro Wrestling,
Okay.
and then the other one's Jersey All Pro Wrestling.
Jersey All Pro Wrestling.
So there's a West Coast
It's
and East
Jersey
Coast
All
one.
Pro Wrestling over here, all right? And then I'm going to go stuff my face with fucking Pepperidge Farms.
And your sister's ass.
In your sister's ass. Don't be talking about my sister's ass.
Whoa! I wasn't.
Somebody just said my sister's ass, and the only person that talks about my sister's ass is me, all right?
Why would you be talking about your
Because
sister?
she's my sister, all right? She's not your sister. She's my sister. If anybody's going to talk about my sister's ass, it's going to be me. You got me? All right.
I feel you.
All right. I'm going to go get a pizza pie.
Little Caesars, I hope. I love Little Caesars.
What the fuck is his name?
Little what?
Little Guidos?
Little Guidos.
Yeah.
Little Caesars Guidos. Yeah, that pretzel crust, bro. It's back. It's delicious.
I need to try one of those out.
Oh, you still haven't tried it?
No,
Damn,
not yet. I
bro.
haven't put an order in.
Think about, that pretzel place that's inside of the mall?
Yeah? Auntie Anne's? Or is it
Yeah.
Auntie Anne's?
That's a good question.
Auntie?
How would
What
Will,
would it be?
I think Will Ospreay would say it's auntie.
Do you like your pretzels cold
I'll,
or hot?
I'll take them either or. It doesn't matter if they're hot or cold. I love donuts. But yeah, imagine like Auntie M's on the crust.
Okay.
And then instead of
Okay.
having regular marinara in there, you got a cheese sauce.
Ooh.
So it's like cheese on cheese because it's stuffed crust. Boom, motherfucker. That's a pizza.
Bloody awesome here. So, another thing that we should mention about this match is that it is Samoa Joe's Ring of Honor debut, and that he was hired by Christopher Daniels and his faction, The Prophecy.
The prophecy?
Yes, The Prophecy.
Oh, I wonder what they were prophesizing.
I didn't read too much into their history there, but I know that they were led by Christopher Daniels and someone else named Xavier, who I confirmed wins the world title from Low-Ki not too long before this happened. So they have this little feud going on right here, and they hired Joe to whip Low Key's ass, basically.
To eliminate him.
Yes.
Yes, he's the hired gun.
Yeah. So.
He was there to eliminate him.
Delete.
Would he get the job done? Well, I don't know. Time would tell. This match was it was crazy, bro, because it was like a jiu-jitsu matchup.
Yeah, like an MMA match of sorts.
It was very jiu-jitsu-ish. Low Key being on his back and Joe being in his guard a lot of times, and Low Key would posture up and he would look for arm bars. He was looking for triangle chokes. Joe was reversing, coming around, looking for kimuras. He was looking for leg locks. I mean, it was very, very submission.
Yeah.
But very MMA submission heavy. It wasn't like, well, actually, it was all of the above.
Yeah, it was both.
When I'm thinking about it now, there was so many wrestling maneuvers along with those.
It's not that sports entertainment crap.
I love that part. The announcer who
were these guys? I didn't look it up.
Fucking
who they were.
Jabroni Jones. At one point, he's like, "This is not sports entertainment."
It's like a young Excalibur.
Yeah, I wonder if he wears a mask too. Fucking gimp. Fucking gimp caliber. Take the mask off.
Either way, they have some funny lines here and about throughout the match, and they're talking shit about, or they don't say WWE, but they're taking jabs, obviously, here, and they say this is real. The new, what did he say? Something, the new venue of professional wrestling.
Yeah, he said something like that.
Something
like,
along those lines.
This is real wrestling.
Yeah,
I think that's what he said. This is real wrestling, not that sports entertainment crap.
But like you were saying, there's like a lot of ground and pound action. And I don't know if I've seen a match where two guys beat the fuck out of each other like this. There have been a few that are like it in New Japan that I've seen that are very strong style. And I guess you could say that this match is too in a lot of ways. But which would lead me to the strikeometers I have here.
Oh,
Gator.
yes.
Shall we get into any of these?
Eric took a count, I believe. What did you count? You counted chops.
I got a chopometer.
You counted suplexes.
Yes.
And you counted, was it punches?
Slaps.
Slaps.
Yeah.
Chops, slaps.
Slappy.
Yes, you should have done were open palm strikes part of slaps?
No, I didn't do those.
Because dude, there was
quite a few of those.
open palm strikes in this matchup too. Give us the counts.
All right, for the chopometer, chop a lap.
Chop.
We have 26 chops.
Holy shit.
And I might have missed one or two. I'm not entirely sure. You let us know out there. Slaps, I got 28.
Oh, my
in the
God.
slapometer.
You want to talk strong style. They threw more fucking chops and punches than Devin Haney.
Dude, fucking crazy the amount of strikes in this matchup. And then our suplexes. Shall we do that now or laters?
Give it to him.
We had a total of 4 suplexes.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad for this
Pretty nice.
This jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, ground and pound, grappling, blood sport type matchup. Like, it was insane, dude. They even come out to start the matchup in Muay Thai. They come out in both of them.
In clinched or what? Oh, no, in their stance?
Yeah, in your stances. Like, you put both hands up front right here,
Yeah.
and you've got your kind of your knee up front. They both came out in a Muay Thai stance to start this shit. So when you see somebody come out like that and the other guy does the same, shit's about to get real.
It got super fucking real. These guys were holding nothing back. I'm surprised there was no blood, right?
No blood. It didn't need it. The freaking sounds were better than blood. The sounds that the chops and punches made were so much better than blood. You didn't need it.
Oh, I'm just saying, like, with the amount of contact we were seeing, I'm surprised we didn't get any hard way.
True. There was a lot
blood,
of elbows.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
There was a lot of elbows too, and we're not talking about the double elbows. The ones where they see it coming and they move their freaking head like 4 seconds before it gets there. I'm talking like, I'm just going to leave my face right here while Joe fucking elbows me right in the jaw like 4 times.
I can't believe they were doing what they were doing, man. I mean, these strikes must have been like 80% laid in.
Dude, they had
times.
They had to have had a conversation in the back like,
oh, yeah.
Like, dude, if I'm hitting you too hard, say something maybe. Or do we have the conversation where we just go.
They have a safe word?
Yeah. Or it could just be, look, bro. We just can't get mad out there. I'm going to hit you as hard as I can. You hit me as hard as you can, and we just won't get mad at each other after this. Deal? Deal.
Yeah.
One of those.
Something like, I mean, absolutely. They're like, we're going to get nasty in here. Let's not get too nasty, but they got fucking crazy, I thought.
Don't break my bones or anything, but for sure smack the shit out of me.
What was your favorite suplex out of the 4?
I think it was the Tiger.
The Tiger by Low Key was sick.
Because Joe's such a big man. It was such a sight to see. I think we were talking about the Undertaker getting snapdragoned, and this kind of reminded me of that. Like, a big guy like Joe getting snapdragoned, or he was getting, tigers.
A Saito to see?
Oh, yes, it was a Saito to see. There was a Saito suplex indeed.
That was Loki's other suplex. They called it a back suplex here, but I thought it was a high angle Saito.
Yeah,
but it's probably the same. It's synonymous, I assume.
Yeah, it was either one.
There's the snap suplex by Joe, very nice. That was the first one, and then
There's
a German by Joe has a nice bridge.
So 2-2.
Yep, 2-2.
We got 2-2.
Lovely.
Yes, indeed.
Turnout of suplex.
Yes. What'd you think of his capo kick? Low key.
Oh, I love the capo kick, dude.
Capo kick, yeah.
That's like his spinning wheel KO type kick.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's just a spinning wheel. Sit on your ass and kick him in the head as hard as you freaking can.
I love that. What do you think of it?
I think it's dangerous as hell.
As we've seen before,
Yeah.
he's knocked somebody out with that thing.
Yeah, that big muscle-bound, bald-headed freaking guy.
I don't know who it was.
I don't remember. I don't know. But he was looking at Loki saying, "Come on, motherfucker, hit me. Come on, bitch. Hit me as hard as you fucking, come on." And Loki's like, "All right."
You asked for it.
Immediately runs out there, capo kick right to the top of his cranium. Dude was out seeing fucking stars for about, 5 minutes?
Yeah. And that was right at the beginning of the match, right?
Beginning. So what does Loki do? He gives him a few minutes to relax. He does his pose a few times. Then
He starts beating him up, doesn't he?
he takes him, throws him in the corner, beats him up, throws him down, hits his the coup de grace. He does a coup de grace from the top rope and pins this asshole. He's still got his shit in.
Yeah. Dude, fucking nuts. He didn't go for the pin here against Joe immediately. He hits the pose, and he ends up getting a 1 count.
A 1 count, yes.
Yeah.
I love his pose.
It's such a good pose.
It's
As featured on our cover here.
it's the best of both worlds. It makes me laugh, and it's also sinister at the same time.
Yes.
He's like, but it also makes me chuckle a little bit.
Yeah. Goki hit that pose on our cover of today's epi.
Yeah, but he would kick my ass, so I wouldn't say that to his face. Low key.
There were some low-key chants right after that moment.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't catch those. I did not catch those.
This Ring of Honor crowd loves their low-key.
So did
It's their guy, one of their guys.
yeah, brown shirt guy was loving it. There was a guy right in the middle, hard cam, and every time something
I think
big
I
would
know.
happen, he would just jump up. Yeah.
Did you have a favorite submission of this match? Because there were quite a few. I know what mine is.
Which one?
The half Boston crab, half Boston crab, lion tamer almost maneuver.
Sit down. He used
By
different,
Joe?
He used different variations of it all in one.
Yeah,
in
he
one
hits the
sitting.
regular half Boston at first, and then he goes into the high angle tamer style, which looks amazing. And then he fucking proceeds to
Sit.
air hump.
He sat back on it.
He sits back and air humps
And then
Loki.
he air humps him. Loki's ass. Loki's fucking. His ass is just right there, and Joe's like, "I'm just gonna hump a couple of times." I mean, ass to Joe's dick, the only separation is like 12 inches maybe, and Joe's fucking air humping.
Oh my god,
That
it
shit
was
cracked me up.
hilarious, dude. Joe is such a treasure to pro wrestling. God,
I think my favorite submissions would have been any of like when the match first started out and they were transitioning from that, that guard position into the arm bars, into the triangles, and then into the Kimura. That was the chain right there that kind of did it for me.
yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, I love real MMA incorporated with wrestling matches. This was so cool.
Is Loki retired?
I was going to ask you that.
Man, I couldn't even tell you. Let's run a little Google. Mach, you mind?
Oh, yeah. Let me get on that real quick for you, Eric. I got the goddamn iPhone right here. Let me get my phalanges working. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Eric. I told you I was done with this shit. Yeah, Mach 5 over here might do it, but goddamn it. Supreme, I am that, and I say nay. All right.
And it always rises.
Let's see here. Loki is still active, it looks like.
Still active, really. He's just indie. I saw
think
Sabu
so.
wrestling the other day. It's fucking crazy. Sabu went through some more damn barbed wire the other day. Did you see that crap?
Oh, his retirement match.
That was his retirement match?
Yeah,
Thank
against
God.
Joey Janela, I believe.
Oh, thank God, dude. This shit hurt to watch, man. He went into the barbed wire. Like, it was barbed wire ropes. And then on the other side of the barbed wire ropes, there was more barbed wire. And his arm gets caught in the barbed wire. And, like, the referee is trying to help him get his arm out of there. And I was just like, bro, enough with the barbed wire.
Dude, yeah. I mean, that better be it. I'm pretty sure that's it for Sabu, but I think it is actually it for Low-Ki. From what I had a wrong article pulled up, but now it's saying he hasn't wrestled since 2023.
23, so he's been off for 2 years now?
So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah.
But Low-Ki, hope you're doing well out there and relaxing, chilling.
Tony's corner. Tony, come here. Come here.
What is it, Goki? What do you have for me today? Huh?
My one question today is, will you hire Low-Ki in AEW so that him and Joe can reignite that feud?
Well, Samoa Joe has a lot going on these days. He's taking on Jon Moxley for the World Heavyweight Championship next week in a steel cage. It's going to be fucking awesome, man. And, I'll ponder it. I'm a fan of Senshi Low-Ki, as you know. He's a good guy. And maybe we'll see the two face off again. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Bye.
Acceptable. Thank you. That's Tony. Tony Kakan.
Did you like those double chops from Low-Ki?
Those were cool. We were counting those as two, right?
I was counting them as one.
What? But it was both hands.
Nah, it doesn't count.
It's two
Still
chops.
one big motion, I thought.
Two chops.
If that's the case, then we're at I don't know how many chops.
Because he did that fucking...
Like 32 or something.
He did that 6 times, right? At least.
Yeah.
That would be an extra 6 chops.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't counting them.
Chops. 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 Here we go. Any private party over here now to do some shots. Shots. Gator can't take no shots right now. They did some crazy paintbrushing also. Joe did, I should say. When he was just, Low-Ki's just sitting there in the corner, sitting down, and Joe just starts to kick him right in the freaking face, just paintbrushing his ass.
Oh, yeah, those were nasty.
Yeah, dude.
Jesus. There were a lot of kicks to the face. The Kawada kicks.
Kawada. It sounds like koala.
Koala kicks.
The koala kicks. And then I start thinking, a koala's legs are so tiny. How could it kick? I just get into this moral conundrum.
Gosh, man, so many things going on here in this match. Any overarching favorite moments that you have here? Because, I mean, there's so much to talk about. Love the tiger suplex I see in my notes here, but
love all that.
You already
stuff.
mentioned it.
I think what I loved the most about this matchup was the open palm strikes.
Damn, yeah.
The open palm strikes. I don't see those in any other match. I don't see that in the WWE. Nobody does an open palm strike.
You're talking about the closed fist?
No, these.
Oh, okay,
When they're hitting each other in the face like this, they're doing this. This is an open palm strike.
Right, yeah, with the open palm. There were some closed fist ones from Low-Ki in the beginning.
Yeah, there were, but
then he
switches.
He switched switches.
Switches?
Swish.
He kill switches?
Even through the darkest day, this fire burns always.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Goki. My boy is rising through the ashes and the fire. He will be reborn, not as Luchasaurus, but as Killswitch again.
If you close your eyes, your life and naked truth revealed. Dreams are never healed and scars never heal.
Christian.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
You don't remember that song, Christian?
I try to forget it.
Yeah, that was your
Thanks
favorite.
for reminding me.
Yeah, I know you loved that one.
Yeah, did I?
Yeah.
When I was throwing tantrums in the ring. That wasn't fun.
Yeah, Tomko was with you then, wasn't he? Tomko.
Tyson, good guy.
Yeah. Awesome
Shredded.
tattoos.
Patriarchy V1, if you will.
Is he a patriarchy Patreon?
He's an alumni.
He's on the alum page, just like Shotzi Blackheart, huh?
That's right. Joined by the righteous in our land.
Oh man! So Christian, you're proud. You're proud of Nick, eh?
Yeah, very proud.
I saw you put the belt on him. What's up with that?
Well, he's well deserving. Is why I did that.
You know,
I don't want you twisting anything. Here, Gator, I see what you're doing.
I mean, some people know you better than other people do, and you know, Nick hasn't known you that long, and I've kind of been
I
watching
am his
you.
father.
I've been watching you for over 20 years. So when are you going to turn on him?
How dare you? How could you think something of me like that? Huh? You know what? Fuck this. I'm out of here. Continue with your match of the week.
And he wonders,
What do you got?
And he wonders. He wonders why I am the way I am. Look at him. Run away, Christian. He's going to turn on him eventually.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
See?
You better take this off.
Nick,
Eric.
Be careful, Nick. Be careful.
Fuck off.
See, Christian, go back to Canada and get us some Northern Lights, please. Or does he get that in hell?
He's going straight to hell.
In a cell. But yeah, open palm strikes. Best shit of this matchup. The finish. The finish was insane as well. Because there was a few moves, you know. We had a dragon sleeper. I loved the dragon sleeper
That was
by
cool.
Joe.
I like that one.
Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't by Joe. It was by Loki. And they were saying
yes.
Loki has used that move to finish opponents in the past.
Oh, yeah.
So it was a finish, and Joe got away and out. Joe hit a nice divida.
Yeah, he reversed out of that, right?
Yep, reversed out and hit a nice divida. What's an island driver? Was that that one where he had his head like that?
Yeah, was it like the beach break or something?
Yeah, there you go. It was a beach break, and they called it an island driver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, good comparison. That's exactly what it was. There was that.
This is what you were talking about. Wrist tape comes off here.
Yes.
The gloves are off, rather.
The gloves are off now. Now the shit can get seriously serious.
Yeah, knee pads come off, come down.
Got to lower the knee pads.
Better watch out, dude. That knee's exposed.
I said when you lower them pads and you take off that wrist tape, it adds to your strength and stamina again. It's like getting a sensu bean.
Yeah, no kidding. These guys start duking it out, fucking no wrist tape, kicks galore, and at the end of the exchange, there's a standing O of sorts. Not everybody.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that do not join. But still, it gets a lot of people out of their feet.
They got
off their feet.
They got like more than 50% of the rec center up.
Out of their seats.
Out of their seats.
I had a couple different phrases in my head there.
There was Muay Thai knees. I loved those by Loki. He started to hit some Muay Thai knees on Joe going towards the end of this. I mean, dude, they at the end of this, like you said, the tape comes off and they just start slapping the shit out of each other right in the face. Open palms, bitch slaps, all sorts of things. They kick each other, stiff kicks. Joe hits a couple of heavy lariats. Loki comes back, and eventually, like I said, we get them Muay Thai knees. And what was it? Was it like just an elbow to the top of the head that takes him out?
Overhand clubbing blows to the back of his head. It was like the third one. Boom, he hits him flush, and dude, Joe just lands on his back.
Lights
out, dude.
But he pinned him.
Oh, he pinned him, yeah.
He pinned him.
Yeah, man. I read after this that the damn Ring of Honor YouTube video cuts off right after that pin, and apparently Joe and Loki shake hands after this. So
honor.
The code of honor was restored in this fight without honor.
So we can sit here and duke it out without honor, and at the end of this, we shall have honor.
It was such a flash finish knockout. You know, I'm sure that's not like a common finisher by Loki, but dude, it was all the more surprising that it happened that way.
Yeah, it was surprising, like you said. It was eye-opening.
Yes.
It made me go, whoa, what the fuck just happened? Are you kidding? Wow.
Dude, my jaw was just dropped throughout a large portion of this match because I really couldn't believe what I was seeing. What a fucking fight, dude.
Yeah,
a fight without honor.
That's what this was. This was a fight. This was not a wrestling match. This was not sports entertainment. This was the closest thing that you will get to an MMA fight in a wrestling ring.
Fucking nuts, mate. Any final thoughts? Did you love this match?
Love this match. One of my favorites now. Thanks, J-Man. Love this shit. Can't wait to get into some more Ring of Honor.
Yeah, right.
A little early, a little late, since this is Joe's debut. 2002, we got a whole lot of time after 2002 to be able to see some Joe. Danielson's in here right now, so we can go behind there, 2001, 2000, check out some Danielson. The possibilities are endless now.
You got me and Kenny Omega. For
No, we don't.
What?
No, we don't.
What? I mean, come
No,
on.
we don't, Cody.
It's like revered as a super cool match. Check it out, guys.
All right. Well, we might do it.
I want to see some bangers, Cody. I don't need to see another one of your matches.
I do want to see Joe and Punk. I want to see that
Joe.
trilogy or
Oh,
quadrilogy. I don't know how many it is. I think it's 3 in Ring of Honor.
And that he was wearing Punk was wearing those the shorts.
He's got them gym shorts on.
Yeah, the gym shorts. They're
The
like
X's.
and one basketball shorts.
Yeah, right.
That's what they remind me of. They look like something Shane Taylor would wear.
He does wear the gym shorts.
He
yeah,
does,
yeah.
dude.
he's
Those are
got 'em
Shane
on.
Taylor's gear.
Him and KO, the gym short guys.
KO, yeah. KO, they're a little more boxer.
No, they're gym shorts.
All right, he's wearing gym shorts.
There's no get out of that one on KO.
Well, he's got a Lambo, so it is what it is.
Does he?
He showed one at Randy Orton. I'm assuming it might have been a rental.
Wow. Fuck it. Still driving it. It's cool as shit, mate.
Yeah, he's got kids.
I love this match. I definitely want to see some more Ring of Honor. More Joe. All the more Samoa Joe. He's such a great character. I hope he wins the world title, but he's not going to win in
He's
the
not.
cage next week.
He's not winning.
Not happening.
Nobody's taking that title.
Nope.
That title's staying exactly where it is. Ain't nobody taking it. Nothing's going to happen.
Well, our match of the week next week is going to be AJ Styles versus Okada Kazuchika from Wrestling Dantaku 2014. And I think the only way to watch this one is on New Japan World, which I'm going to have to sub to, which is fine because I'm ready to start watching some Nuge. I miss them really badly.
Okada
So excited for that one. I've never seen that, so.
Nor have I.
We're
I told Brother Eric here I wanted to see some New Japan, AJ Styles. I wanted something for a New Japan Pro Wrestling World title. And this is what he has brought to the table.
Yes, I believe it's their first meeting in New Japan. So.
Oh, yes.
But up next, bruv, we have our Backlash Picks. Only 4 out of 5 matches we assume they're going to have. But as of right now, it's not announced, that 5th match. So I'm going to put the Pick'em's title on the line, bruv.
Oh, putting it on the line.
And it's only on a fucking 4 card. You know what we could do? We can do a gentleman's agreement on the pick of the 5th match, and we'll add it for next week or whatever.
All
How
right.
we normally do, you know?
All right, sounds good.
They might add 1 or 2 more matches. So, but we'll predict what we can for the here right now.
4-man parlay.
Yes, sir. Shall we do it?
Yes.
Fuck you, Prize Picks.
Yeah, fuck Prize Picks. Goddamn, what was his name? Screwed us last week?
Last week. Oh, God.
Siakam.
Oh, Pascal. Yes, he got us. We got 5 out of 6.
Fuck.
And Pascal, the rascal, ended up busting our... It was a big bet.
Busted, mate.
And it was a good one, too. We fucking almost had it. And then the boxing one, I won on Teofimo Lopez.
You did?
Yeah, I won on Ryan Garcia. I lost on Devin Haney.
Oh, so you didn't win the bet?
No,
Oh,
I lost
fuck.
by 1 again. I bet Devin Haney for 155 punches. He threw 70. 70
Son of a B.
in 12 rounds. That's less than 7 punches a round.
You had him for 150?
150. He threw 70. That's less than 7, bro. If you just say he throws 20 punches a round, that's already 120. 25? Yeah. He needs to throw 25. I could throw 25 freaking punches in 3 minutes. Watch me do it right now.
Whoa.
I'm doing it right now. See?
So there's some super quick feasts.
I won my bet right there. Put me in, coach.
First match on this Backlash card. We're going to go with Lyra Valkyria defends her Intercontinental title against Becky Lynch. The man. Stick it to the man.
Stick it to the man.
Neosis.
Oh, yes.
What do you got, bro?
Okay. I'm going to take Lyra.
Really? I'm going Becky.
Yeah, I figured.
Becky.
I'm going to go
Becky.
Lyra just
Becky.
because Bayley hasn't been around, So I think Bayley comes back and gets into it with Becky. Helps Lyra out.
Ooh,
Former tag team
I
partner.
Like that prediction, yeah.
Becky said on the show, I fucking did it. I beat up Bayley, antagonizing Bayley. So I just got a feeling that they're going to have Becky versus Bayley as a feud, and Lyra's just going to clear through here, and Bayley's going to help her retain.
Damn. I like that.
That's
I
what
like
I'm.
that a lot.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, I'm not very clued in on the WWE right now. I kind of fell off the last couple of weeks since Mania.
Yeah.
But
Becky's being
no.
a real jerk right now.
Yeah,
I don't like her.
I still will tune into these PLEs because they're still cool to just kick back and watch with the dogs.
I tried to watch Becky's promo the other day when she was out there. She's like, "Oh, I did it all. Oh, it's not my fault. It's yours fault. Don't talk to me. I can't do this." And I was just like, she cuts a horrible fucking promo. All she does is yell, dude. She's got a freaking vein sticking out of her forehead. She's not making any sense. She's rambling. I'm not digging Becky right now.
You told me you liked a different promo though from last week's Raw, right?
Oh yeah. There's bad, but there's also some good things coupled in there with the WWE. As we all know, Pat McAfee and Gunther have been having a little spat as of late, as because of Gunther's involvement with Michael Cole.
Who do you got, Pat McAfee or Gunther?
Come on. Come on. I got Gunther.
I got McAfee. No, I'm just
You got
kidding.
McAfee, damn.
Gunther.
What do you think, Michael Cole goes in there and makes the save?
Yep, he's gonna get Gunther in the last ride, and
McAfee. Or the fucking Cole.
Yeah, Cole's he's gonna take out Gunther with a black mass.
The fucking Cole bomb.
Yeah.
Boom. The mic drop, or it was Michael Cole, right? The mic drop.
I like that.
Power bomb.
Yeah.
You call it the mic drop. But nah, dude, I got Gunther. He's gonna smack the shit out of Mac.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't really. How do you feel about this feud? Are you interested in this at all?
I kind of feel
Has it
like
done anything for you?
I kind of feel like they threw me a curveball because I was expecting Adam Pearce. No, I'm just kidding. Nick Aldis to have a fight with Randy Orton. You know, wrestler GM, right? Kind of outside the box. They swerved me, and now they're doing announcer versus wrestler instead. I still got the wrestler in either situation, though, so I'm not really digging it too much. You could put McAfee in there with somebody else.
You're not diggity
dog. No, I'm not. I'm definitely not diggitying it. But you know, it is what it is. They're trying to get McAfee on the show. He's a big star. You know, they're trying to get him a match.
Get him involved.
Maybe he wants to break into the biz for real.
Nah, he just likes these little one-offs here and there.
Shano, Pat Shano McAfee.
Yeah, on that kind of sort of schedule, the once a year kind of deal.
Yeah, like the WrestleMania. I'll just come out and do one big spot.
Yeah.
What's the biggest thing you can find for me to fall from? All right, I'm gonna fucking fall from that thing.
I can't believe Shane did all those stunts, man.
Dude.
What a fucking psycho.
Yeah, that one where he was up on the scaffolding on the Titantron, and he just fucking fell straight back.
He does it twice.
Yeah, he does that twice, but he got higher. Like one of them was here, the next one was like here.
I think it was Backlash and SummerSlam, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy do that. Well, Jeff Hardy's done his own rendition of it, but not that high.
I don't think he went up that high,
No,
right?
That TNA one to Abyss where he hit him on the
that
table.
was like far. That was like crazy distance.
Yeah, the distance was crazy. And didn't he fuck his back up on that too?
He
Slip
fucked
the
his
disc?
knee up, maybe.
His knee, okay. Yeah, it was his knee. You're right.
Right? He was all Limp McGee after that point. And then
fucking
takes the fucking driver from Rhino. Oh, fuck, dude.
They fucked him up in that match.
That Monsters Ball was crazy. Check it out on Suplex Studies number, I don't know what, but check it out in the catalog.
Yeah, it's part of the catalog now. We can't actually specify what was where anymore.
Dude, it might be like number 14 or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Have we been doing this for a little while now?
A little bit.
Little bit. What's the next match?
Up next, Jacob Fatu defends his United States Championship against LA Knight, Damien Priest, and Drew McIntyre.
Andrew. All right, let's see.
Andrew Garfield?
Andrew Garfield. I love Spider-Man. All right, so I got Drew and Dame are going to eliminate each other. LA Knight, Fatu. I got Fatu.
I'm going Fatu.
Fatu's hot right now. He's
Yeah.
like Hansel. He's so hot right now.
You can't have him losing this that quickly. No way.
The only way would be for Solo to go in there and hit him with the spike.
Are they on opposite ends now?
No.
Those two? I thought they were cool. Didn't Solo come out with him on his entrance at Mania?
Yeah, but Solo the other day was trying to say that the only reason that Fatu's the champion is because of Solo. I did this. This is because of me.
Yeah.
And that's when Fatu stepped in and said, nah, cuz I did this myself. You wasn't there. This is my
Okay,
shit. I told
so-
y'all I was gonna be champion, and I am. This ain't yo. This is me. So there's a
It's building to them too. Then
it's building to them too.
he'll
Yeah.
defend it against him maybe by SummerSlam at this point.
And that's probably what they're saving it for. He'll win this, and then
Exactly.
we'll get to SummerSlam Fatu versus Solo.
Or Saturday night's main event is coming up. I know.
Saturday night.
Saturday. I think that's at the end of June or some shit.
The main events. All right, so we both got the Fatu. So what is the final matchup of Backlash? The time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's a franchise, and I'm smiling now.
Yeah.
You can't see me, my time is now.
We take it here on Suplex Studies. Coming at you live with the Backlash Picks.
All right. John Cena versus Randy Orton for the world title. Who you got?
We're trying to get them Instagram clickies.
You goddamn right.
I'm trying to see some big ass titties.
Oh shit.
People
Holy
think
shit.
I'm just short witties. But I don't care, my ass just pitties. All of these bitches for looking down on me. What you gonna do? Suplex studies. Word life. This is basic suplexonomics.
I got John Cena.
Versus who?
Randy Orton, the legend killer.
Oh, yeah.
The Viper.
Yeah, Cena.
Yeah, Cena's going all the way throughout the end of the year.
John Cena.
John Cena. 17-time world champion. He ain't losing here at the Backlash, huh?
I call him Sheena. John Sheena.
Shana, John Cena.
I think of him like Shiva from Mortal Kombat. John Shiva.
Shiva, Kamini Sova, Gadokam Sheena, Kamini Sova, Gadokam. Hey, Sheena. Okay.
I don't know if y'all seen the league before.
Yeah. If you do, you know what's up.
Yeah. I still can't get her fucking name.
Shiva Kamini Samakandakram, I think.
What? I still can't fathom that name. How is it that I can learn fucking principles of law and real estate, but I can't fucking get Kamina Shamini Samini Soma?
Oh, yeah, Shiva Kamini, Soma Kandakram. Yeah. Oh, we go way back. What a good friend. Yeah. I beat those fucking idiots in her league. Yeah, a long time ago. Her friends' league, rather. Yeah. Good times.
Yeah, it was an 8-man league, but whatever.
Yeah, we don't talk about that here. Yeah, a win's a fucking win.
All right, Mach, your team was stacked, but okay.
Well, that wraps up our Backlash picks, bruv, until we'll update with the extra matches on episode 47 next week for sure, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure, I'm sure. What?
So thank you guys for being here another week. Suplex Studies. We love you guys. Brother Eric, you got anything to say?
I got nothing but a lot of love for the Suplex supporters. Thanks for being here with us another week.
Hell yeah. And don't forget, to the Suplex supporters, when your Suplex Studies for life. Cero miedo.
Oh, yeah. We'll see you next time.